Hello, today I would like to present you this quite interesting docking and charging station for your Motorola GP900 and other series radios. It was designed to be mounted inside the vehicle on your dashboard, but of course there is also absolutely no problem in using it as a base station application. It is extremely interesting model because, as you can see on bottom, we've got a BNC output, and this allows you to use external antenna without unscrewing it from your radio. So you can have something that is on a PRC152 radios, and it was called jerk and run solution. So you can pull your radio out and go do your things, and here it's working absolutely beautiful because just by press that lever, then you can undock your radio and you are going to be using the built-in antenna on your radio instead of your rooftop or a car magnetic mount antenna. So it is absolutely beautiful design. Charging your radio is being provided by those contacts, but the antenna connector is located over there on side, and that's because on some of public safety shoulder mic you've got attached antenna. So the idea was that police officer could have his shoulder mic on shoulder, and the antenna was not located here but on his shoulder, so the radio can be on the back without impacting his range. So here is the antenna connector that is going to be pressed and disable the external antenna and use that contacts that are over there. Just take a look at those pins, and if we are going to be pressing that lever, then the pins are going to make a connection, and it's going to be looking like that. Since your side port is going to be occupied for reason for antenna, then those pins are going to be routed to the microphone that you can attach on bottom. So you are still being able to use your remote shoulder mic. Sadly, there is one big problem with this design that you should be aware. If you are using the latest battery, the nickel metal hydrate, they've got a little bit different shape and they are not mating properly. As you can see, if I would try to lock it, then it's not hitting properly the connector. So what we would have to do, we would have to most likely cut it a little bit deeper, because looks like that part go more far inside. But if I would like to try to force it, let me try to do it. I just force it in spot, so I push the radio a little bit in, and now we can make a test. So here is going to be our antenna output. I will connect our dummy load. I will enable it. We could provide power. Let me show you that. We grab our power bank. We've got 12 volt and we supply it on bottom. And as you can see, now our radio is recharging. If I turn the radio on, let me go into the power mode, and when I press PTT, as you can see, we've got power going into the dummy load, as you can see. So let me check the SWR, and as you can see, we are beautiful into one because we've got a dummy load. And right now in that configuration, our SMA antenna is going to be disconnected, and we could prove that by doing a simple experiment. Let me do a little bit of magic. So we need our antenna here. Okay. And we are ready to do our test. On bottom, we've got hook up our antenna, and it's going to be used for transmitting. And on top, we've got dummy load and the power meter. I press PTT, and as you can see, we are reading 0 on power and 0 on SWR, and that's because we are not using the top port. As soon as we are going to remove it, so just imagine that you are in police vehicle, you take it out. I remind you, it's got fully charged battery. We just press PTT, and now we are using the top port. So as you can see, it is absolutely beautiful device. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.